From the return of mighty Galactus to this mysterious creature called Nothing. Here is Fortnite Live Event Season 4. Please subscribe and use code SMJM. Nothing is a word that we heard all the way back during the Black Hole event. Just before the end of Chapter 1, we were asked to collect a bunch of these tapes. Now, these tapes were left there by the scientist. When you listen to those tapes, he says, "I was not alone. Others are outside of the loop. This was not calculated. The nothing is now inevitable." Now, after the start of Chapter 2, this word nothing, for some reason, is forgotten, never mentioned again until the last reality season. For the very first time, we saw the Cube Queen, and this is what she says. "This reality is my greatest pride. Only nothing will remain." Now, at the time, people were speculating we was getting Chapter 3, and the last reality season was the very last season. At the time, we didn't really thought about the word nothing. We just thought that the Cube Queen's plan was to corrupt the entire map and then destroy the current reality. But it turns out it was another Donald Mustard evil genius plan to tease us something that was gonna happen in the future. Now, the Cube Queen was going to introduce to us the nothing, but the Seven had their own plan. The Seven, with the help of Agent Jones, he flipped the entire map, stopping the Cube Queen from bringing the nothing to Fortnite. Now, after the defeat of the Cube Queen, Chapter 3 happened, and ever since, the Cube Queen has been creating this plan to take her revenge, and that is when she sent her messenger, Harold. The reason how we know Harold is working with the Cube Queen is because Harold is described as a messenger of a king or a queen, and the only queen that we know in Fortnite is the Cube Queen. Harold showed up on the map knowing that the 0 point was exposed. He harnessed the power of the 0 point to power the reality tree, slowly corrupting the map using the tree's root. This was all done when everyone was celebrating because they just defeated an organization that was running Fortnite for thousands of years, the Imagine Order. People thought that the evil was gone from Fortnite, everyone was partying, and that is when the Herald attacked the Fortnite map. The start of Season 4, Herald used its power, which is turning into chrome, and also having the ability to transform everything it touches into chrome. She attacks the Sanctuary, the home of the Seven. She consumed the most of the Seven. We still don't know the whereabouts of the Foundation, Paradigm, and Agent Jones. Disappearance of the Seven means the Herald can rule the Fortnite map, and that is exactly what she is doing. She is corrupting everything. Chrome is spreading around the Fortnite map, and if you look at this map, it looks like the corruption is slowly going towards the reality tree. And if you go to Herald Sanctum, he's got this crystal ball, and if you look inside the crystal ball, you can see the reality tree. Does this mean when the chrome corrupts the reality tree, something is going to happen? And this might be the live event. And we have to understand who this nothing is to understand this live event. We are explained what nothing is through Byte's questline that has just been released. We can find Byte communicating with the nothing, and he does this to become a warrior of the lost reality. In the questline, nothing describes himself as we and not me. Now, this suggests to us that nothing is an organization and not a person, and this is what he says.
"You do not question who we are or why we have chosen you. Is it because you already know?"
Now, the nothing suggests that there is something, a secret that no one knows. Now, people are suggesting that this secret is in fact the end of this chapter and then a beginning of Chapter 4 next season.
Same forces that will destroy the others will raise you up.
He says that this force will destroy everyone else. Now, that is what happened in Chapter 1 as well. It destroyed the entire Fortnite map. Then we got a brand new map.
You are the first in generations to survive this journey. But there is more. to come.
After saying that everyone is going to get destroyed, he says you are going to go on this journey, but there is more to come, suggesting we are going to get possibly a new map, new locations.
To continue past this point is to lose everything you knew.
Again, he says if you do this, you're going to lose everything.
Your lack of fear is encouraging. Are you willing to give yourself to the unknown?
Now, this unknown is what the nothing is. If you look at this back bling right here, it says the last light you will see. This description suggests that the nothing is something evil. They have the power to create darkness. Now, whatever this nothing is, I believe that it will be revealed at the end of this season, which is going to be November 3rd. That is when the live event for this season is going to take place, and the new chapter will begin on November 5th, 2 days after the live event. That's another reason how we know that we are going to get a new chapter, because if it's a new chapter, they don't have 2 days downtime. They only have 2 days downtime if there's a new chapter and a brand new map. Now, by the time the live event will happen, the Fortnite map will be completely covered in chrome. It will be to a point where we won't be able to live. Just like in the last reality season, the entire map was corrupted by the Cube Queen. People are suggesting that previous monsters could return to Fortnite. For example, GALACTUS could make his return as well, because if you remember in chapter 2, it was season 4 live event, GALACTUS disappeared, and right now we are on chapter 3 season 4, and we know that Fortnite map is stuck in a loop. Everything that happened in the past chapter are happening again. For example, chapter 1 season 4 was a superhero season. Chapter 2 season 4 was a superhero season. And if you lay over the chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3 map, locations that used to be on chapter 1 and chapter 2 is on the same spot. And we know that the first time GALACTUS came to Fortnite was attracted by the 0 point, because obviously the 0 point was exposed. And what do we have this season? The 0 point being exposed again. And this time, if GALACTUS comes to Fortnite, he is going to be very strong. He will want his revenge. You might even see the Avengers come back as well. All of the Marvel characters, the Iron Man, and the GALACTUS has the power to destroy everything. So I think he's going to destroy this planet, and then we will go to a brand new map somewhere else, and that is going to be our chapter 4. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and use code SMJM. My name is Sam Jam. I love you, fams. Peace out.